Hey guys, this is Hayden Sword, and I know I haven't done one of these in quite a while, but it's time to go over some more new Toku Series toys. So, back on the Tokollectibles page once again. Keep in mind, I am not sponsored by them whatsoever. I just really like their layout here. So, the new show coming out in about a few weeks, actually, is called Kamen Rider Mice. While it might sound like it's supposed to be pronounced Kamen Rider Myth, it's actually mice for whatever reason. So, at the top you can see the three main riders. Well, the first three riders: Kamen Rider Mice, Kamen Rider Rid, and Kamen Rider Mao. So, to start, we can look at the driver, which is called the DX Mice Driver, or Myth Driver, or Myth Driver, or whatever you want to call it. So, here's what it looks like without the Ride X egg that's supposed to come with it inside. Just a bunch of Japanese telling you like what's included. Here's what you can do with it. So you just set the Ride X egg into the belt, close the side pieces, you know, those two white pieces, you push those into the middle, and then press the top and bottom pieces down to crack open the Ride X egg. And then you just open and close the top and the bottom again for the finisher. So, here's what the turtle and rabbit egg does, which is Ride X Egg 04. And then you can actually attach these things called bone buckles to the side. And then you use their action feature to crack open the egg. And here's the box. Now, I've actually found that the Ride X eggs, or at least the hinge, is actually on a ratchet joint, or just a simple hinge, rather than, you know, like a, there's no clip to hold it in place. It just uses friction or something. So, in case you don't want to get the hammer bone buckle separately, you can get the Myth and Rid set. There's going to be a magazine eventually. The standard soft vinyls, you know, that sort of thing. A bunch of stuff to come. And the action figures. So, here is the tokusatsu, which, for those of you who don't know, means special effects filming or something like that. Action figure, Kamen Rider Myth, and Myth Seed X Egg. So these Seed X eggs are basically these like eggs that are, I guess, all one color. And here's how the new guy pairs with, or at least compares with, Zetsu. Now, the only tokusatsu action figures, well, back when they were called Kamen Rider action figures, what was actually the Zetsu Catastrom figure, which was this, like, buff Zetsu. And also the secondary rider of the series, Kamen Rider Nox. So, here's just him in an action pose, another action pose, him on the bike, more comparisons, just showing you the features of the figure, which, yeah, and then also the Seed X Egg image and stuff. And some of you might be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, isn't this kind of similar to Gavin Infinity from last year? Yeah, kinda. Just because the main hero's figure includes a gimmick item. So, and then there's also figures for Rid, the secondary, Mao, which can basically also be either a pun on meow or the Japanese word for Demon King. So, oh yeah, and then there's also the Ride Water, or Ride Water X Egg, which is his bike, or Myth's bike. So, oh, I did not realize that it also came with a second weapon holding hand for the other side Because lately these figures have been coming with only the right side, or at least a gripping hand only for the right arm. And it seems this bike is coming with one for the left. So, So that's how the Seed X egg, or just a Ride X egg in general, compares with the Ride Water egg, or with the bike egg. And this is the first time I'm seeing this, but that thing is huge. Coming out of the driver. My guess is that the eggs for some of the power-up forms outside of the winter one that could be here in a couple weeks or couple months are probably going to end up being that big. I doubt they're going to turn into bikes, though. Speaking of it turning into the bike, here's the transformation. And the fact that you can actually put the figure, just swap out the relaxed hand with the gripping hand, and then put them on the bike, and you're ready to go. And posing him on the bike, because why not? And there's the box. So, this series is actually themed around the 12 Chinese zodiac, and they seem to be grouping the riders in different, air quotes, factions. So, even though some translations will have it as bone buckle, these are apparently called born buckles, or at least that's how this site is translating them. So here you have the slash bone buckle and Ride X Egg 6 set. That's because it comes with Ride X Egg number 6, I'm guessing. And coincidentally, it's $60. Coincidences on top of coincidences with this show. So there's just explaining the contents, the sounds, and it may or may not be able to fold up in some way. Either those circle things might just be for show, or they could possibly be buttons for releasing hinges. Who knows? And then there's the functionality with the mice driver, or the myth driver. So apparently Ride X Egg 6 is paired with the snake and mongoose or something. I don't know. They could possibly change that. I don't know. And here's the box. And you get a good picture of Kamen Rider Jao, the snake rider for the series. And for those of you who like bunnies, next up is the Slash Bone Buckle and Ride X Egg 04 set. And it comes with, obviously, the stuff in the title. Just explaining stuff. The noises it makes in the driver. And so apparently this thing uses some kind of egg-cutting saw. Or at least a saw to cut the egg. Or crack the egg, which is interesting. Oh, I just realized that the emblems kind of resemble yolks. Now that I think about it. Huh. Very clever. And unlike the form for, unlike the Ride Egg 6 Bite Bone Buckle box, and also like with another one, it doesn't act. Not all the forms are revealed yet. Since Turtle Frame, by the way, the forms are called frames this year. Since Turtle Frame was revealed, they could put it on the box. As well as this bunny rider named Kamen Rider Dat. And then here's the Hammer Bone Buckle solo release. I thought the Shot Bone Buckle was okay. Here's the Legend Rider X Egg Z and Rider 1 set. Just because Legend Riders. Oh no. The main weapons pre-order closed. And the roleplay set also. Oh well. Here's some Legend Rider, or just Rider X Egg set 2 and set 1. The Rider Hero Series figure for mice. Okay, apparently the Shot Bone Buckle is going to be coming out at least right after Dat debuts. So even though the pre-order is closed at the moment, not sure what this is supposed to resemble, other than some kind of weird possibly a chicken blaster. And apparently the rooster is going to be paired with, or part of, Ride X Egg 10. So there's the sounds, or at least a demonstration of the sounds. There's, I guess, the finisher attack, and oh, so apparently those silver parts split open to, I guess, reveal a blast effect. This should be a very interesting release when it comes out. Anyways, here's the sounds. And then there's the auxiliary form. For mice. And here's the box, featuring only Kamen Rider K. Who may actually be one of the riders that shows up in the final episodes of the first arc of the show, or the first chunk. Well, and also here's the main weapon, just in case, just that way I don't forget. The DX Myth Edge. So yeah, that's apparently what the slot for the driver is actually going to look like, in case it was kind of hard to see. For those of you in my audience actually from Japan and who actually got to see Zet's farewell mission, that hedgehog seed eggs looks kind of familiar. So this is how that form called Hedgehog Plus is going to be unlocked. You have to get this thing. Oh, so the top kinda splits, similar to the blade part splits similar to the Break 'em Buster from last year. Interesting. Unless you mainly, like, lift it up or something. So, yeah. I kind of already saw the pre-order closing. Like, I already saw that coming because, I mean, it's the main weapon, so... Anyways. There's the demonstration of the sounds for Hedgehog Plus. And the box. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that little intermediate video until my until the belt gets here. And oh yeah, before I forget, need to show off the action figures for the other forms, or for the other riders, because I only showed mice. So here are the other figures for the Tokusatsu action figure, Kamen Rider Rid, who may or may not be that tutor character that was, or whose actor was revealed during the press conference. And then there are all three of our main riders. Well, and the villain. And then the typical, oh, so I guess that's showing the head length the size difference between the heads, I guess. So here is Kamen Rider Mao. There's the stuff he comes with, and oh, come on. Oh, he only gets 2 fists. Of course. I was about to be like, oh, come on, why does he get 2 open hands? And then I was like, wait a minute, he only gets fists. Wait, so that means he doesn't come with his blade weapon. How's that getting released? Or at least the figure version. I don't know. So yeah, interesting. Interesting poses there. The 3 riders. The typical stuff, and the box, which I didn't even show off for Rid, but here is possibly going to be my my favorite figure, at least for the time being. Kamen Rider Dat. Oh. She comes with a hand that where it's actually holding a Ride X egg for the mice figure. Interesting. Oh, come on. She gets to have her weapon, but Mao doesn't get one. Unless he's occasionally getting a power-up, I don't know. So there's the figure posed, and I forgot. Apparently, these are actually going to have those like extending joints at the hips that were on some of the previous figures. Possibly, I don't know. I mean, they could. Like, why would they start using them last year if they weren't going to continue them over to this year? More poses. Here's how she pairs with mice. And then the usual stuff from before, and here's the box. So now I think that pretty much covers everything. Let me know what you guys think of all this stuff in the comments, and let me know what you guys are planning on getting from this so far. Please like, comment, subscribe, and this is Hayden Zord signing off. Goodbye in the end.